Oh, what a sight this is. This is the National Western Complex in Denver, Colorado. And behind it, a backdrop, the Rocky Mountains in Colorado. And you'll hear a sound behind me in the arena as well. And that's the country music duo Big and Rich. We're very excited. They are playing live here in the arena because the 2 days competition has come to a close, and what a fierce couple of days of competing and wonderful Arabian horses it has been. Welcome, thank you for joining us, and without further ado, straight into my wonderful guests who are sitting with me here, who've experienced every moment of the magic here. On the outside, it's renowned Arabian horse owner, trainer, everything, Michael Byatt. Michael, lovely to see you. And Timmy DeRosa, who is a Arabian horse breeder and enthusiast. Welcome to both of you. Thanks for being here over the 2 days. I'm going to start with you and just sum up your feeling of Championship Day here at the Global Champions Arabians Tour.
I was losing my mind all day. I couldn't believe it. Every single class, I was jumping up and down. I'm sure you heard me screaming. It was exceptional. The quality was crazy. The horses were fired up. The trainers were fired up. Everybody brought it on, and they let it out.
We got a little bit of your background yesterday, and you used to have a very significant stallion, and you sort of came back into the scene yesterday, and I could see the excitement. But Michael, Timmy didn't waste any time today. I felt she was back in the swing of it, almost like she'd never been away. I kept looking over onto the table. I couldn't see her.
I messaged her getting close to start time. I said, "Are you here?" She said, "Of course I'm here. I wouldn't miss this for anything. I've been out of it for way too long, and I'm happy to be back."
Yeah.
And it was great. Great show.
Yeah, did you enjoy it right from the start?
I did, because kind of what we talked about yesterday as horsemen, some days horses just need to settle in a little bit, and then they'll bring even more the second day, and that's exactly what happened in every single class today. Those horses came out, and they delivered their best show. I love the performances. It was great.
They stood up and froze. It was breathtaking.
Yeah, and now we started the day with two classes. We went to the senior, the mares, and then the stallions. We're not going to recap that because we see them at the end in the championship anyway. So what we're going to do, we're going to get straight into the championship. Let's take you to that Yearling fillies championship, which came just after lunch, and we talked about this yesterday. We were sort of expecting maybe that Sedona AS was the one to beat, and it was an amazing performance, Timmy.
It was, and we all kind of agreed yesterday that she was the one to beat, and she came through. She's been successful in Miami. She's been successful in Scottsdale. This is a great filly with a handler that's polished and knows his business.
He enjoyed that one as well with a little bit of a dance there, and the win went to the Royal Arabians and Arabian Soul Partners Limited from Mexico. This was the silver champion, and this was Aria Mila, owned by El Shawan Legacy Partners LLC. Another wonderful, wonderful yearling filly. Timmy, did you enjoy this?
I thought, again, they brought their A game. She was not going to be beat today. She just walked in and said, "That's it, this is mine." Trotted in, and she owned it.
And in the bronze then, Maya AS, Royal Arabians and Arabian Soul Partners Limited, United States, picking up the bronze.
She was beautiful, and from the shoulder forward, she is just exquisite. She's a little growthy right now, which you could find a fault with, but this was a really international class because the winner is owned by some people in Mexico. The reserve filly is sired by a stallion owned by the Dubai stud. So there's that international flavor throughout this horse show, and continues to bring all of us together globally into these GCAT horse shows.
Hence the Global Champions Arabians Tour. It's got the global feel.
There is one thing. I love that the judges didn't care about the growthiness, that they could overlook it, just like Michael said. I saw it and I said, they're not going to care. These are pros. This show, I mean, they know it. Yeah, and yeah. I love that. I love that they overlooked it and they didn't. They knew.
What was the chatter on the tables? Because that's where you were over there today in the VIP section and mixing around. And
everybody kept coming up and saying, "Oh my God, you're here in Cuvée Bay." See, death does not stop him. He's a legend. So it was so nice. And my business partner's here, and I was explaining to him all the little intricacies. And it was really exciting.
Fantastic, fantastic. Let's move on then to the Yearling colts. Again, I don't want to say predictable. It was just such a strong performance in the class. We felt SVB Calais, as we did with Sedona, thinking she's the one to beat. He was the one to beat, and he wasn't beaten.
I'll say predictable. If you don't want to, I'll use that word. He was beautiful yesterday. He's been beautiful at the other shows on this tour. And today he had 8 gold votes, and everybody loved him.
And then in second spot, it was Aria Benito, owned by Aria Prestige Holdings, LLC, United States. Of course, silver and bronze, all 3 get that passage to the World Arabian Horse Championship Supreme in Doha, Qatar. And then, that is what it's all about now.
And something that's got to be acknowledged is how GCAT is giving an opportunity to young new trainers in this business. The handler of the reserve, and he went on to win some other stuff, Austin Colangelo. This venue, this opportunity has brought him globally into a different light. So it's not only succeeding for the horses, it's succeeding for the people.
Yeah, Royal Namir EKA, we saw at the end there, getting the bronze champion Yearling Colts award, Royal Arabians LLC, and Eric O'Carron England, part of the ownership there, again securing his place in the Supreme Championship in Doha. On we went to the Junior Fillies, hugely competitive. I know you like the Stallions, Timmy, but this was some performance from Aria Imara.
Exceptional. I mean, there was nothing that you could fault her on. Her head is just, I mean, it's exquisite. She looks like a model horse. I was blown away. And I know Michael is the filly man.
Well, she was great. And again, a nod to Austin Colangelo, who's bursting through in the handler scene. I'm sure he's going to factor in well at the tally after this event. Again, representing international pedigrees, a sire from the UAE as well. Beautiful.
Away from what the judges felt, did you feel there was not much between Aria Imara in gold and Varna A in silver? Varna A owned by Peng Zhang of the United States.
I thought they placed it correctly.
Yep.
Aria Imara had a great day, and she's a great filly. So combining both performance with conformation, spot on. Great.
And we're talking about the international. This is Felix Ajmal Malak getting the bronze champion award. Felix Arabia, Yemen. Again, that international aspect to the competition, which is what it's all about.
It is what it's all about, because we want to be a global sport. We don't want to be confined to any specific region. We want everybody. We want participants. We want breeders. We want everybody enjoying this sport.
Now, we talked about the junior colts yesterday being a little bit naughty boys. Were they naughty again today? Did they just give even more today?
They were better behaved today, and it was a great class and a little bit of a change-up. Our champion from Miami and last year's Scottsdale champion ended up second to the horse that he beat yesterday.
And this was it. So this is Rafael SBA getting the goal, and you're talking about STA High Voltage getting the second. So this is the winning performance.
And that's what's exciting, right? Yesterday he didn't bring his A game. Today he just blew him away. That's what makes the difference. That little bit of charisma, that little bit of extra trot, that little bit of arrogance.
And this is STA High Voltage, owned by Al Wajbastad, Qatar. Following yesterday, we felt that he'd be the one to beat, but again, You knew on the day things can change, and it did.
From the qualifying class to the championship, sometimes there's only a difference of 0.1%. Mm-hmm. So you've got to just be prepared.
And a popular win for the bronze for Rishon SBA, Stella Bella Arabians. They certainly make plenty of noise here, the Stella Bella gang.
They do. They love it. They love it. And they've been in this business for a little over a decade, and they have really made a big mark, and they're passionate. They're great people, great breeders.
What is it that brings breeders and owners ahead that quickly in time? 10 years isn't a long time, is it, to become that influential?
Well, I know those people, and first they have great taste. They understand beauty, and they understand, because they're also in the dog world, so they know form to function, they know balance, and they have had some great advice. So when you get good advice and you're aesthetically tuned in, you're going to have an advantage.
We've seen the 4 championships now. We'll get to the other 2 in a moment. How were you feeling throughout the day as you were getting to this point now? Your excitement is building. You were pulling his leg. You were pulling Michael's leg yesterday, saying it was time for him to come out of retirement. Were you feeling yourself that you were feeling like you were missing out a little bit?
100%. I'm like, let's get back. I met some great people. Everybody is coming up and they're like, you own Cuvée, are you coming back? Yeah. So if I come back, you're coming back.
I'm here. I'm here in a different capacity.
I kind of feel like an agent. I feel like...
Yes, thank you. No percentage.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'll just do it for, a piece of steak. I enjoy my food, as you know. Let's get on to the senior mares. This was, again, huge. They're all hugely competitive championships. But again, we have a special animal here, a special mare in Exaltrus.
Very, and she's now 3 for 3 on the GCAT America United States legs. So she is a huge contender to win the year-end award. She's been a multi-U.S. national champion, and she is great.
This is Silver, Vixen K, owned by Katie McGregor. I'll come back now to the gold in a moment, but we're going to see the bronze as well now. And this is Hirchens VO, owned by Sunrisa Farms Corporation, United States. That was the gold, silver, bronze. As we enjoy the bronze performance here, let me take you back to Exaltrus, because with ownership, and it happens a lot in this tour, and it's all within the rules. People get excited and they feel suddenly that there's a sale or there's a joint venture. And Exaltrus is now owned by Orion and Rancho Las Potrancas in the United States.
A well-known breeder, a great breeder from Mexico, who also has had decades of beautiful horses. He kind of went out a little bit, but family life, kids, everything. But he's back, and he's back in the style that we're accustomed to seeing him in with the great horses. So Felix can too. He and his team know how to really participate at the highest levels.
But that's a nice little story there, maybe for life reasons, just taking a back seat like yourself. And, I don't know where you are. You talk about retirement, still not buying that one. But, coming away, and then that's telling us that the excitement of the Arabian horse is reigniting within the heart of people like that. You were talking about that yesterday.
Get out. I mean, you think you're out. It's like the mafia, right? They say they're out, and they come back in. There's nobody now.
Some interesting comparisons. Can I just say a word about? Can we see if we can see the gold again, just to see the blanket, the blanket that went on.
That is so meticulously. It's
majestic.
Art. It's art.
It's absolutely stunning, and there was. Worked into the blanket was, if we get back to the gold one, sort of images of the Rocky Mountains, also in the senior stallion, and we'll see that as well. But it really is special, isn't it, when you see the horse draped in that beautiful blanket? It just finishes it off.
It finishes it off, and it's just obvious that every detail GCAT wants to do the very highest quality, the most beautiful aesthetic possible.
There it is. Look, as this blanket goes on, wow!
It's just so royal.
I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Hey, Vixen, we cannot see Vixen without paying homage to our colleague Francesca Arano, because this is always her favorite mare.
Yeah, absolutely right.
She'd be proud of how she performed.
She will, and I don't know where she is in the world right now. She's busy, but maybe wherever she is, the time zone's just. What I'll do, I'll send a clip of this to her WhatsApp, and then she can enjoy the fact that we're having a chat about her. So with regards to that, Exaltrus, she is the sort of... Last year in Middle Eastern Europe, it was AJ Kaya who was the sort of standout mare that we couldn't stop, and was the horse of the year of the whole thing. Is that where what we're talking about when we're talking about Exaltras?
Yes.
I love that.
I love it. Straightforward question, a straightforward answer. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's all you need.
No need to discuss further. Right, on to the senior stallions then. And, well, he is leading the way. Actually, I tell you what, we need to have a chat about Andy Selman as well. I must admit, he's had a very busy day and a good day. But Tashim PMA, what a performance.
We've talked about him before. I've loved him always since he was a yearling and he was U.S. national champion. He is a spectacular animal, and the detail on him is exquisite.
This is Royal Atticus, who got the silver. You are the stallion lady.
The fact
Timmy?
that this horse has grown up and has won Scottsdale as a baby and now comes back, it's incredible, because to me, if they win as babies, then they're going to have great yearlings. And if they win as older horses, then they're horses you know that they're going to grow up. That's the one thing about breeding, right? Is if they fall apart, and this horse has done nothing but gotten better and better and better. He's exquisite. That head is just crazy. This horse will bring new people into Arabians.
This is Adam Sarm, also owned now by Royal Arabians and Al Amira Stud, a joint venture there again that's happened during this Denver show, which again creates a bit of excitement.
You know, we want things to happen. We want horse shows to inspire people to participate and to get deeper in love and more involved and invested. And this horse show has been great for translating people into participants.
I'm just going into my, what do I call this, my booklet, just to remind myself the current overall ranking top handlers going into this. Andy Selman was down there in third. Sandro Pina had gone to the top. I haven't done my maths yet, but Andy Selman's had a good outing here in Denver.
He has, and he will end up handler of the year again. Let's be definitive. Sandro went to Brazil and had a great show in Brazil where Andy wasn't present. So it was a little leapfrog, but they're both going to push each other and be better because of each other. The list of handlers is deep and good, but Andy has the horse flesh and the owners and the talent. He's going to dominate, I predict.
And his predictions are usually right.
Yeah, they are. A word about where we go next. This tour in the Americas goes to Las Vegas next. I mean, goodness me, that kind of sets a whole different scene as well, doesn't it?
Just complete excitement, yes. I mean...
Yes.
Glitz,
yes.
glamour,
lights. Simple, yes.
I think it's going to bring a lot of people, and it's just going to be the appropriate ending to an amazing tour in the Americas.
There's still 2 to go next week. We're off to London next weekend, 15, 16, 17. Then it finishes off in Prague in September. I can't help thinking about the World Arabian Horse Championship Supreme, though. I talk about it a lot in the commentary position there, because we were talking about it at the beginning of the year. When something's far away, it's not so much, it's not really reality, is it? But you sort of get the feeling that reality has struck, as people are thinking, hang on a minute, we're in a competition, we're going to find out how good we are on global scale.
It's going to be a test, because those horses are going to come from the Middle East and Europe and here, all converging on one of the most amazing cities on the planet. Truly a world-class cosmopolitan city where the venue of the horse show is on the Persian Gulf, and the setting, it's going to be appropriate for the best horses in the world.
Yeah, it's an exciting time. You can book your ticket.
I'm going to have to book my ticket.
Are we seeing, will we see, as enthusiasts and people who are following Arabian horses, are we starting to understand the differences in what we see from the Arabian horse from the Middle East to what we see in Europe, to what we see in South America, to what we see in North America?
I use color values to answer that question. Where we were black and white, we're getting more and more into that middle zone of gray where it's universal and we all appreciate the same things: beauty, structure, athleticism. We're getting closer. Decades ago, it was black and white, and I love the way it's all converging to a uniform Arabian horse that can win anywhere and is a taste of all.
Timmy, why don't you wrap up your experience here? Where do you see, you touched upon it yesterday, but where do you see Arabian horses going now with a product like the Global Champions Arabian Tour?
I think this is a game changer. I know personally that I want to bring at the next show empowered people to say, look at this. This is not the same breed that it used to be. This is not the same event that it used to be. This is time that we all market this, promote this, and spread out these horses where they should be. I mean, this is the biggest event in the world, as it should be.
Well,
and it can't be a secret anymore.
No, it's not a secret. We're telling you. We're telling the world. Timmy DeRosa, thank you so much for your time.
Thank
It's been
you
a pleasure
so
having
much, and
you
thank
here.
you, Michael, for inviting me.
Michael Byatt, what can I say other than thank you? It's always a pleasure.
I have loved sharing this moment and talk with you for 4 stages and can't wait to the future.
Thank you very much. And we're going to say goodbye now. I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you in London next week. As I said, it's 15, 16 and 17. Global Champions Arabians Tour in London. Don't miss it. We're going to turn around now and start enjoying the country music duo Big and Rich. From all of us here in Denver, Colorado. Bye for now.